It's always a good day to learn English.
I am Ma'am Alton Samson, but you can call me Miss A.
Your friendly virtual mentor. This is our roadmap. We were able to survive the first quarter, and we just concluded the second quarter. This time around, we are here, the third quarter. We are halfway there, dear students.
Let's cheerfully greet the third quarter. Yes, we are halfway there, dear students. The finish line is almost in our reach. What are we waiting for? Fasten your seatbelt and let this journey begin.
But before we proceed, I want you to prepare the following: your English 7 learning activity sheets, Quarter 3, Week 1. Also, your pen, paper, and bond paper for your performance task.
Our target destination is our learning competency, and that is to use correct and appropriate multimedia resources when orally giving information, instructions, making explanations, narrating events in personal and factual recounts.
7th graders, at the end of our journey and discussion, you will be able to: first, familiarize different forms of multimedia. Second, you have to use correct and appropriate multimedia resources depending on purpose. And lastly, you have to appreciate how important multimedia is by exploring its forms and uses.
There are various tools we use to communicate with people, such as text, audios, videos, pictures, graphics, diagrams, animations, simulations, and other forms of media. And when all of these are combined together, they are called multimedia. Wherein multi means many or various, and media means system or forms of communication. So, to simply put it, multimedia means many or various forms of communication.
The use of multimedia makes communication more interesting. It helps to relay ideas fast, easy, and entertaining. Let us acquaint ourselves with the commonly used forms of multimedia modalities according to Nunes and Gaible in 2005.
One form of media is text, which refers to the wordings or writings, whether digital or printed, such as the newspaper, books, ebooks or printed books, web pages, letters such as friendly letters or love letters, digital text such as the MS Word file you have in your computer, or the content of your PowerPoint presentations, and also electronic mails. These are all examples of text. Another is image, such as printed and digital photos, maps, schematic drawings, graphs, illustrations, charts, paintings, and a lot more. Another useful media is the use of audio, such as radio, audio tape, digital audio, whether CD or web-based, voice recordings, music. Another useful media is the use of video, analog or broadcast digital, whether in CD or web-based. I believe you would agree with me when I say that videos these days are very popular, especially because we all love watching TikToks, Facebook Live, Instagram, and Facebook Reels, right? The fifth media is the use of simulations. Even before we experienced this global health crisis due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we have been using simulations, especially in the field of medicine and education. Simulations refers to interactive web and CD-based games or virtual reality. You know, when we can't perform something in real life, that's the time we use simulations in medicine, in teaching, and in other areas of life. Hey! I hope you're still okay. Now that we are done discussing about multimedia resources, Let us now move along with the activities and performance tasks that you need to accomplish.
There are 5 activities in this learning activity sheets. For activity A, turn your learning activity sheets on page 2. Multiple choices. Read each item carefully, then write your answer on the space provided before each number. You will be given 5 seconds to finish each item, but in case you won't be able to finish within the given time frame, you can always pause this video and go back. Good luck! Number 1. What makes multimedia resources helpful in learning English? Letter A. It makes ideas complicated, biased, and subjective. Letter B. It shares ideas in a fast, easy, and entertaining way. Letter C. It provides unsystematic, jumbled, and random ideas. And letter D. B and C only. Number 2. Which of the following terms refers to text, audios, videos, pictures, graphics, diagrams, animations, and other media modalities? Letter A. References. B. Materials. Letter C. Modules. And letter D. Multimedia. Number 3. The following are the purposes of using multimedia resources except letter A. To provide information. B. To give instructions. C. To make explanations. And letter D. To confuse people. Number 4. Using the multimedia resources in giving information orally, instructions, making explanations, and narrating events in personal or factual recount strengthens students' blank. A. Communicative competence. B. Teamwork. C. Decision making. And letter D. Creativity. Number 5. Amidst pandemic, people need encouragement and hope. As a student, how will you take advantage of using multimedia resources in sharing inspirational thoughts to help those who are discouraged? A. Record a video about your new recipe. B. Share the vlog you watched on YouTube about dealing with anxiety. And letter C. Watch a documentary film about the history of COVID-19 variants. And letter D. None of the above. Once you're done with activity A, let's move forward to activity B on pages 2 to 3. This is the same with the previous one. Multiple choices. Let's go! For activity B, first, read the given situations. Then, identify what appropriate multimedia resources to be used and write the letter of your choice. You will be given a minute to accomplish this task. In case you won't be able to finish it within the given time frame, you can always pause this video and go back. Hey, are you still okay? So far, I expect that you have already finished 2 activities. This time, we will proceed doing your activity C. Navigate to page 3 for your performance task number 1, narrative essay. For Activity C, create a 3-paragraph narrative essay on how you spent the day during the quarantine because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Post and share it on your Facebook wall with the hashtag "A Day in the Life of a 7th Grader on Quarantine." This is a performance task. Also, you have to take a screenshot of your post and print it or send it through Messenger. Do not forget also that for those who do not have an FB account, you may just write it on one whole sheet of paper and then submit it to your teacher. Remember that this is a performance task and it is equivalent to 30 points. Check the scoring rubric for you to be guided. Let's continue moving along as you make your performance task number 2. Go over pages 4 to 5, Activity D. Here, you will answer the driving question, as a young Filipino, your ideas, big or small, matter a lot. How will you express or show contribution to your homeland in this time of pandemic?
Dear students, you may experience traffic of ideas, but you will surely get through if you work on your performance task patiently. Choose only one multimedia platform on ways how to combat the coronavirus.
Your options are poster, brochure, photo presentation, jingle, commercial, or vlog. It's up to you. So for example, if you were thinking, what could be my performance task number 2? Should it be jingle? Or it can also be photo presentation? Or it can also be brochure? Or it can also be poster? It's up to you. Just choose only one. If you will be choosing poster for your performance task number 2, you have to imagine that you are an advertiser. Create a poster of a popular product people may use to combat the coronavirus. It can be a face mask, face shield, alcohol, etc. Or you may think of something unique. Also, you have to include the picture and the name of your product. Include instructions on how to use it and be sure to promote it well so people will buy it. Examples: you have to remember that you are not allowed to download and print from the internet. You have to make your own poster. If you will be choosing brochure for your performance task number 2, you have to list the top 5 ways on how to stop coronavirus from spreading. You may search from the Department of Health website or the World Health Organization Facebook page for ideas or information. Draw illustrations and write detailed descriptions for each. Here are our examples. Also, you have to make sure that you make a tri-fold type of brochure. And note that you are not allowed to download and print from the internet. You have to make your own brochure. If you will be choosing photo presentation for your performance task number 2, you have to look or search for pictures that will remind people about the safety precautions that they must apply to avoid the spread of coronavirus. As you can see, this is an example of a photo presentation made by a 7th grader. Let's check it out. It is entitled COVID-19 Safety Precautions. Here, the students incorporated pictures that are relevant to mitigating the spread of coronavirus. Also, you have to remember that there should only be 7 to 10 slides for this output. You have to copy and paste the URL link for citations of photo. And don't forget to put or write your output title, name, grade, and section on the first slide. If you will be choosing jingle or commercial for your performance task number 2, imagine that a health organization assigned you to make a catchy jingle about safety precautions in preventing the spread of coronavirus. Don't forget that the lyrics should focus on ways how to prevent the spread of the virus and the meaningful message to your countrymen. You may also incorporate shorthands or simple gestures to make it fun. Now for examples, just go to YouTube and type samples of COVID-19 English jingles. Let's go! There you go, there are a lot of samples here. You may check them out for your reference. Good luck! Don't forget to check the scoring rubric before you work on your output so you will know the important criteria and be guided.
Hey, hey, hey! I hope you're still okay.
After accomplishing your performance task on pages 4 to 5, turn your learning activity sheets on page 6, Activity E. For Activity E or performance task number 3 on page 6, you have to explore different multimedia resources. You may watch television, listen to the radio, or scroll on any social media platform for current, local, national, and international news that you find interesting. Accomplish at least 2 of the following tasks. Explain why you had chosen such news out of the many news you have watched, heard, or read this week. Stop! How was your journey finishing these learning activity sheets from start to end? Check if you have answered activities A to E. Now, share your thoughts by answering the 3 reflection questions on page 6. Be sure to answer in complete sentences.
What lesson or activity you have learned or remembered? What activity did you enjoy accomplishing or answering in these learning activity sheets? Why? And what activity did you find the most challenging to accomplish in these learning activity sheets? Why? What made you say so?
Do you have questions or clarifications? If none,
congratulations! You have found your destination.
I hope you will remember our discussion on multimedia resources, its forms, examples, and uses, especially how they can convey message for a better communication process.
That's it for your English 7 Quarter 3 Week 1 lesson on multimedia resources. Off you go to your other activities. Until then, I am Miss Aljinmei M. Samson, but you can call me Miss A, your friendly virtual mentor. Goodbye and thank you, class. Take care.